The UEE authorizes jump point for civilian traffic as the Vanduul increased their presence in Nyx. After 5 years in New Babbage, the IAE Stanton satellite show is coming to Orison. And find out here how an R-Corp thug is using Hurston supply lines for organized crime. I'm Oliver Zark, and you're watching Hubnet Galactic. In recent transmissions, independent pilots have confirmed fresh sightings of Vanduul scout ships operating within the Nyx system. Let's talk operations.
The recent Vanduul incursions in Nyx, traced to the Virgil system, has the UEE on edge. While not actually an Imperial system, losing Nyx to the Vanduul would still mean a key access point to reach the Outer Empire would be lost. In an effort to make Vanduul movement more difficult, the UEE has suddenly authorized civilian traffic through a direct Stanton-Nyx jump corridor, bypassing the Pyro system entirely. For Stanton-based haulers and explorers, this is a rare window of opportunity, a shortcut to Nyx before the route potentially closes. But for many locals in Nyx, the gesture is unsettling. Since the Messer era, the People's Alliance have fostered an egalitarian society separate from the UEE, and many of them view the move not as liberation and security, but as an intrusion. While freelancers see opportunity and corporations see expansion, many locals feel their fragile autonomy is under threat. Especially now that Nyx 1 is also being terraformed by Genesis Terraform. Levski, once your basic long-haul pit stop, now becomes both gateway and battleground for the next wave of frontier politics. For Hubnet Galactic, I'm Russel Gaisley.
Some UEE presence in Nyx would be great, but flying the Navy straight into the People's Alliance-controlled system would surely destroy any future relationship possible between the Levski-based alliance and the Empire. We'll keep tabs on Nyx developments, but now the countdown is on for the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. And this year, after 5 years in New Babbage, the Stanton IAE satellite show is headed to Orison. Attendees expect a roster of new ship and vehicle reveals, and among the anticipated models we can find the RSI Perseus, RSI Hermes, Greycat MDC, Kruger L-22 Alpha Wolf, Drake Clipper, and the RSI Salvation. Some of these, like the Hermes, Wolf, and MDC, are variants on previous vehicles, and we've known about the Perseus releasing to a civilian market for years. But there are a couple fresh names in here as well. Providing rumors are true, the Clipper and Salvation could turn out to be huge surprises, and might even require entire industries to conform to new standards. And remember, if you want to leave the expo with a complimentary BIS ship livery for either the Gladiator, Polaris, Zeus ES, or Asgard, make sure to store those ships in your hangar. Like you, we're eager to lay eyes on this year's surprises. But now, let's talk operations.
2 months ago, Hurston Dynamics laid claim to the Pyro Gateway. And now the mega corporation is effectively controlling the entire Stanton Pyro supply line. And to no one's surprise, the jump point has ended up serving more criminals than an open bar in Spider on a Friday night. One that stands out though is Tisha Twitch Pacheco, part of the Antoni Syndicate, who's using this corporate cover to move illegal cryopods off Hurston into Pyro. In 2948, after getting booted from Blackjack Security, Tisha Pacheco set up shop in Stanton, moving drugs for the Antoni Syndicate. But after the notorious drug dealer Wallace Klim moved his operation from Nyx to Crusader in 2950, Tisha disappeared. But now she's back, in Stanton, commanding a group called the Dead Saints. And while still operating out of our core, she's now shifted her operation from drugs to full-blown corporate human trafficking. The question is, are the Dead Saints on the Hurston payroll, or simply exploiting a weak security system? Who knows? But what's for certain is the bodies are smuggled from Hurston through a Hurston-controlled jump point, destined for a system where the main organization in power, the CFP, have their headquarters located in, you guessed it, Lorville Hurston. And with a system-wide attention turned to the newly open Nix Stanton shortcut, now would be the perfect time for Hurston Dynamics to covertly set up some worker performance-enhancing operations in Pyro. Remember, if something goes foul, you can tell by the smell. For Hubwire Galactic, this is Jake Pliskin.
That's all we had today. Thanks for watching. And if watching this report has made you want to go out into the verse and find your own adventures, make sure to use our referral code down below. Until next time, I'm Oliver Zark, and you are wiser than yesterday. Be safe.